Hey, so it's probably one of the weirder videos I've ever done. I just thought, you know what, why don't I just record myself playing some Lovely Planet and just ramble about stuff. Um, yeah, just like it's like 1 a.m. I'm drinking some liquor and not no wait, this isn't even liquor. I don't think so. I'm not really that well versed in alcohol. I picked up some good old umishu white plum wine, I think that's what it's called, from the LCBO. You don't know what LCBO is? That's like the liquor store in Ontario. It's really good, I like it. And I just thought, I just drink some of this, play some Lovely Planet, and just like talk, make a YouTube video out of it for like 30 minutes or something. Yeah, I keep missing that one on the side, it keeps sneaking up on me. Yeah, school ended, stuff's going on. Just it's always good to just be able to talk to talk to yourself for a bit. So yeah, this honestly this summer I'm gonna be working, but hopefully I get a lot more chances to make some YouTube videos. That's what I like doing, and I haven't really been making much because I've been busy with school. But hopefully with summer and only being busy with work, I'll have way more time. No need to worry about homework and stuff. I still need to like apply to some of my courses though right now. That's so I do technically have homework. The film program here is just a little weird. I need to like apply for my courses and stuff, and it's a little scary and also annoying. My film classmates went out today though. Since it was the end of the year and our classes ended, we did laser tag, which is a lot of fun. And then we went and got some pho. Good old pho. Pho is actually my favorite food, if you didn't know, which I'd assume so because I'm just some guy on YouTube. I played Lovely Planet a while ago, like maybe back in like 2021. I played it after I played Neon White, and I hated it at the time. I just thought it was so hard. And I got to the swamp level, these levels, and I just hated them so much. Then I just kind of picked up Lovely Planet again, like a few days ago. And I've honestly just been enjoying it, just like going on the grind, just trying to get all stars. I think that's honestly it. You can't just play Lovely Planet. You need to actively try to get like all 3 stars. That's the fun part of Lovely Planet. You can't just play it normally and actually enjoy it. Yeah, I've just been going through all the levels trying to get 3 stars, and it's been a lot of fun. Ooh, I missed a lot of bullets there. Yeah, hopefully, you know what? Hopefully, something I'm really trying to do this summer is spend a lot of time with all my important friends. Even just like if I'm not the closest to them, even just spending maybe 1 day with them during the summer. Like reconnect with some people I might have grown distance with, maybe fix some relationships that ended up souring. And because you know what, there's no point not trying. So that's kind of my summer goal this year. Really, honestly, I turned 20 this year, and there's a song called Yume no Hajimari Ning by Kerry Pemikame. My childhood, one of my favorite artists since childhood, and she has a song about kind of growing up and really starting your life, becoming an adult, and that song really inspired me to start becoming an adult myself now that I'm 20. I cannot reach that apple for the life of me. Oh my god. So yeah, those are my summer plans, and also just working, get a job. So work, make money, reconnect, prosper my relationships, and make some YouTube videos. Those are my summer plans this year. Summer of 2026. Hopefully it goes well. And you know what? If it doesn't, I'll make another Lovely Planet ramble video. If you made it this far, you're probably already so bored by my talking, so I'm just gonna include a little jump scare right here. Ah! You must be so terrified right now. Screaming out of your seats, even. I don't know. I think like, I'm talking about reaching adulthood and stuff, enjoying changing life, and I feel just even with the way you look at things around your life, it changes across time. And I think, honestly, Lovely Planet here is a good example of that. When I first played it, I hated it. Like, I was so frustrated by its difficulty. I need to figure out the time of that apple. But I thought it was hard, and because of that difficulty, I didn't like it, and I just tried to get through it as quick as possible just to say I finished it. But now I'm here, years later, giving the game another shot, and actually really enjoying it now that I'm actually taking my time with it, trying to learn all the patterns. There we go, we got that. The ball. Oh, what? Oh, where am I? Oh. And these weren't red hearts before. Okay, well, they changed. So yeah, I think even just Lovely Planet, playing this now is a proof of my growing adulthood and change. Boom boom. Something I've also been doing, I don't know why, this is a little weird. I've been enjoying watching horror movies, but I've been specifically trying to watching like Japanese like fake found footage movies. Like I've been watching I forgot what it's called, Tokyo found footage horror or something it's called. I've just been like watching that before bed while playing Pokopia to calm down my nerves, because I do get frightened by horror films quite easily. But you know what? That's what's so fun about watching horror films, and just like going to sleep after that. And that's been a lot of fun. I did that a few times during school. That definitely was not a good idea. But now that school's over, I don't necessarily need to wake up at specific times for specific classes. Like I can afford to do that a lot more. These like apples don't even look like apples at this point. They just look like red blobs. Man, I really love the music for this game. And honestly, Swamp Area has always had my least favorite music, just because it's a little chill, very down low compared to the rest of the soundtrack, which is quite exciting. But for this, like, it's it's not 2 a.m. It's 1 a.m. Just for a 1 a.m. ramble, just talking to myself, just calm me down. Like, honestly, this is quite calming, playing Lovely Planet. It's honestly nice. It's pretty nice. Why am I gonna do that about that apple right there? I have no idea. The apples are always the hardest part in this game. Before it was the fact that I didn't have a crosshair, but I've gotten used to that. You just kind of get a sense of where it is. And also, I played the game on my friend's laptop a bit, and I played on his controller. On controller, there's like a button to auto aim, like auto lock onto the enemy, like like Z targeting in Zelda games. I was like, well, how do I do that on PC? And I still don't know how. But oh well, I don't need it. I'm too pro. Hello, little guy. Wow. We did not do it in optimal time. We're 30 milliseconds too short. Let's just run. Got this. No biggie. Nope, that one got me. That was a biggie. Did I just see that world record? World record is 8 seconds? How are people doing this in 8 seconds? Can I like? No. Surely not. And also that guy hit me with this bullet. The freak, man. Oh no, that bullet hit me. Oh, I don't even need to like jump on that second platform, do I? I can just like jump straight from here. I gotta try to get the apple before I shoot the guy, actually, I think. Yeah. The fog is definitely, like, difficult to deal. Oh! Damn, if only I didn't do that extra shot and turn around and pause in frustration. I would have made that. So it is. I got this. So close. It's that darn apple. That darn apple. I'm like trying to wonder what the lore of Lovely Planet is. Like there's a. Okay, right in the face. In the first level, it's like an airport, and now these guys with like bamboo hats are like shooting bullets at me. Like what is going on in this game? Oh, I should have hit that. I should have hit that apple. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, what are we talking about? Life. No, it's whatever. We don't need to stay on that topic. And horror games we're talking about. What the fuck? What? 30? We're still 30 milliseconds too short. What am I supposed to do about that? Okay. I guess part of a video like this is the moment where you don't know what to talk about because everything was like unscripted. I don't know what to gain from a video like this. Maybe you can cut this as experimental, alternative. This is my alternative YouTube film. Ooh, that was a good one. Wait, we might make this. No! No! Why did I pause there? I would have made it if I didn't pause. Oh, wrong level. Where do I... I've been really kinda... when I get back home to my home city, I'm gonna try to read Scott Pilgrim again. I got the colored volumes for Christmas a while ago, and I just never read it. I gotta reread it. Oh. Remember, you know, going back to that whole thing about growing to adulthood, one of my favorite stories of all time is Sodanin by Inu Asano. He made Miss Me Pum Pum's probably his most well-known work. I would honestly say it's his most overrated work. It's honestly not that good. But he made that. No, we're still. How did we get that 10 milliseconds shorter? It's one of my favorite stories. It's about growing up and becoming an adult in kind of like a boring society. And that's my favorite manga of all time. I absolutely love the music or the movie, but it has a really good. The main song, 'cause it's like a musical movie, is done by Asian Kung Fu Generation, which I'm sure a lot of people know. And I remember one thing that really made me feel like I matter. The first big impact I've ever made, or the only impact on this world that I've made that I actually feel is quite special to me is, it's quite sad and pathetic, but once in my grade 10, we were 1 millisecond off. In grade 10, I was quite close with my English teacher. And if you didn't know, in Ontario, or maybe this is all Canada, I don't actually know, it's required that in grade 10 you take a Indigenous cultures class, and which is really cool. And so the English classes are usually either replaced with the Indigenous culture class, and I think like maybe the teachers are typically English teachers, and they like try to teach like English in it as well. Like you read an essay on something to do with what we learned in Indigenous cultures and whatnot. And I thought that was a really cool class, and I really enjoyed the teacher, and I was really close to the teacher. I talked to her quite a lot, and turns out she was actually also the head of the library. So she was like, hey, like, me and some of my friends, we're not really that close. I haven't talked to them since this class, but I used to sit with them, and we all like graphic novels. I read a lot of manga, graphic novels, and then too read a lot of books and stuff. And she was like, hey, you guys, like, I know you guys read a lot. give me a list of your favorite graphic novels and whatnot. Our school has like $1,000 for budget for getting new books, and the library can look at maybe getting your suggestions for the library. And one of my suggestions was sledding, because that really changed my life. And I come back to school, or wait, now that I think of it, this wasn't grade 10, this was grade 11. So when I came back for my senior year of high school, I went to the library, and lo and behold, they had the book. And this is a little weird. I don't think anyone took out the book yet. There are like no creases in it or anything, which is obviously a little sad, but it's so new. So I actually I took out the book and wrote like a little message inside in pencil, so they could maybe, if they really didn't like that, they could easily just erase it. I wrote a little message inside saying, "Hey, this is my favorite manga of all time that changed my life." Put a little quote inside and close it, return the library book back, and I'm a very anxious person, so I was scared that, oh my god, this is gonna get me in trouble for writing inside of a library book. But it's like, I just wrote on like this one blank page. Just wrote a little message about like, hey, this is my favorite book, changed my life, blah 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 blah. Hope you enjoy it too, and hope you appreciate it and whatnot, and sign off. And I don't know, that to me is the first time I really felt like I changed the world for something that I actually wanted to do, for something that I can actually be happy about, not just proud. I think proud and being happy is two different things. It was the first thing that I did for the world that oh, there we go. 12:30. We're 2 seconds quicker actually. I was really happy with myself for doing that. And I am an artist. I'm in film. I'm going to be making more films, so I'm looking forward to more ways in which I can make a impact. And it's weird to say, you know, like a true impact on the world is someone who solves world hunger, someone who cures world peace, not someone who writes a little message in a manga. So I guess it's less of making an impact on the world, more just making an impact for myself. It's no one else in life is gonna care that I did all this stuff, but I care, and it's important to me, and it makes me happy. And I think at the end of the day, that's what matters. You don't always need to do stuff for others. You don't always need to do stuff for everyone else. Actions like these, if it makes you happy, then it matters. It's important. Because no one knows you or is going to make you happier than yourself. The only person who can truly make you happy is you. I genuinely, truly believe that. And I live my life every day believing that. And I would say I am happier that way. Some video ideas that I've been like, I'm just so bad at, like, actually doing stuff. I procrastinate so much, so that's why working on YouTube videos this year is a real goal of mine. I think like it has worked a little. Last summer I finally finished my Omori series. I have a YouTube short trailer about that if you want to check that out, where I basically did this very comprehensive walkthrough of Omori, and I recorded all that back in 2022, and I was just so lazy to edit it until summer of 2025, where I was like, I'm finally gonna finish this, and I finally edited it, rewatched every episode for basic quality check, and I finally finished it. So hopefully with that in mind, I'll also be able to get a lot of work done this year, maybe even just like make 3 of my dream videos. Best video games of 2025 is still a video I'm working on. It's the middle of April, so like that generally sucks. It sucks to make a ranking video of media from the past year all the way into the 4th month. But I'm still working on that. I'm still determined to do that. Like, even if it's out of season, like, it's still something I want to make. Some other video ideas is, again, I just rambled about sledding for a bit. I want to make a video about sledding, and specifically how the movie adaptation of sledding plays as a good example of what a good adaptation of a graphic novel or a manga actually looks like, and what kind of benefits it does, I guess. Another video is like, we're playing Lovely Planet. The OST of Lovely Planet is actually made by Bowen, who you may know as someone who participated in the official soundtrack of Omori. He did a few battle themes, and he also did the famous My Time, and he also did the soundtrack for Pikuniku. So I hope to make a ranking video of every Bowen song and track he's made, for both for just like single albums, and video games. Just rank all of those songs. It's a video that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years now. I also want to get into learning more After Effects animations, and if I have the time, I want to learn how to do Blender animations too this year. I feel like I'm giving myself a lot of stuff to do, but you know what? Better to keep me a lot of stuff than no stuff at all. What else was I thinking of making? I don't know. Need to push videos out. Oh, we got it. Oh, no, I missed. I thought those were like tracking bullets. Damn. Oh no, we're still under time anyways. Right. World record. I wonder if I'll ever make a world record in something. I've made like world records for my friend, world record speedruns for my friends' video games. That's about it. So that's having some silence. It's nice too. Some silence in life. Just need some time to shut out all the noises in the world. No, I actually don't. I don't have wireless headphones at all. The concept of just like, because I know pretty much like 90% of the population does this. They have an earbud in, or they gotta walk to class or listen to music. That's like, I don't know. I don't understand that. Me, when I'm walking to class is the one time I'm not listening to music. The one time I'm outside. The one time I'm with my surroundings in the outside world. And when I'm not, when I'm at home, when I'm playing video games, when I'm doing homework, when I'm watching stuff, that's when I have headphones on. That's when I'm listening to music. That's when I'm watching TV. That's when I'm playing video games. So these little moments of being outside, going to school, going to hang out with friends, going to the store, that's when I'm not listening to music. That's when I'm listening to the outside world, and that's valuable. My favorite season is the summer, just because I love the trees. I love the rich browns, or not browns, rich greens, and I just love how they like these hundreds of leaves on one tree just blow in the wind. And that's, I don't know, when I think about like not listening to music and being with my surroundings, that's what I think about, because I love that so much. I think this is a little weird to say, like a weird idea that I don't know if like I'll be able to communicate well, but I did wear glasses my whole life. I started wearing glasses in the 9th grade. And even then, I only wore them when I had to, when I wanted to look at the TV screen or something. So I didn't like the way glasses looked on me. Then my girlfriend at the time told me, hey, like, wear glasses more often, you look cute. So I just started wearing glasses, and now, even today, I just wear glasses every day now. So it's this big difference of like, before I used to spend a lot of when I didn't have my glasses yet, the world was just like, it looked like the world, but then I wore glasses, and that's when the world truly felt beautiful. And part of that's why I think that might be a big reason why I love summer so much. When I put on, like, before, trees just look like these green pops, and then put on my glasses, I can see each and every leaf, each and every shade, each and every shadow. And something about that is just beautiful and valuable in my mind. I was like, here's the thing, I like these, I like stories about the future, about how things change. And even though I like those kind of stories, one of my least favorite films is, well, I wouldn't say least favorite, I just wasn't the biggest fan of it, was I Saw the TV Glow. That's exactly what I Saw the TV Glow is about, but I guess I just didn't like its more kind of cynical take on it. It was more of a depressing take. It was more like this is what life is now, and it's just going to be sad and miserable. And I'm completely reading it wrong. I'm exaggerating. I don't think it was that cynical, but I wish it was a little. I like those kind of stories that are a little bit more hopeful, because I truly don't think things like growing up in the future are really that evil of things. I think growing up and moving forwards in the future is honestly the best. I think each and every new moment in your life is going to be better than the last. Even with those few sad moments, it's going to, I think that's why you appreciate it so much, right? Like, the now might seem so depressing, it might seem so sad, but 10 years from now, you're going to be looking back at those memories, and you're going to be remembering how good those were. You're going to be remembering how good those memories were, and I think that's just proof that life genuinely just gets better, right? When, like, you're here, looking back when you were 10, thinking, oh my god, my life when I was 10 years old was so much better than my life now, but when you were 10, you were telling yourself, wow, my life as a 10-year-old sucks right now. I was so much, oh my god, those bullets keep like tripping up. My life as a 5-year-old was so much better. And then when you're 5, the same thing. So I think that's just proof that the fact that we do keep looking back at time and believing that our lives back in time was happier, better, brighter, is proof that life towards the future is better than anything else. It's going to be happy. It's going to be wow. That's when you're going to truly be, not truly be happy. You'll never truly be happy, but it's better than yesterday. Tomorrow, I truly think that tomorrow is always going to be better than yesterday, no matter what. Even if yesterday was the best day of your life, tomorrow's going to somehow be even better. Man, I cannot, like, that apple keeps, like, tripping me out. I used to be able to get that apple first try, and now it's, like, I generally can't. It's tripping me over so much. There we go. And now I need to get that apple. This video ends once I finish this level. I just decided right now. I can't wait to go home. Spend my summer back in my home city, but I'm also gonna miss the freedom of being away from my parents, and also just being with my friends. It's also something I'm gonna very much enjoy or miss. But then, what? Next year's gonna come, and I'm probably gonna be missing my parents, missing back home. So it's just that whole thing of you're always gonna miss what you don't have. But what you don't have is also the future, if that makes sense. We finished level. Well, we can keep going a little longer. We did this. No, okay. We're gonna stop the video here. Well, thank you for joining me on my little ramble. I hope it was enjoyable. Yeah, see ya, and sorry if I haven't been uploading much content recently. I definitely am going to be trying to push out a lot more stuff this summer, so please look forward to it. I have a very high sense of quality and need for good content, so it might take a while, but trust me, it'll come out nice. Alright, thanks for watching.